Hey everybody, welcome back to Frequency 140. And as always, you can tell I'm joined by my awesome co-host, Mr. Sean Bennett.
What up?
And ladies and gentlemen, we want to apologize just for a little bit because we haven't put anything out in about 2 weeks or
Mhm.
so, but we got plenty of content coming. We had a couple of audio issues, but stay tuned. We got plenty of content coming. We got everything resolved. We're all good to go now.
So you're saying that basically we have plenty of things to talk about that we're not going to shut up about because that's what we do.
Yep,
Cool.
that's it.
Right.
Yeah. So speaking of which, a
Mhm.
little thing happened in professional wrestling over those
Mm,
2 weeks,
little thing.
and John Cena is a bad guy. This is going to be awesome. But the big question is now what?
Now what?
What do you do with a
Right.
bad guy, John Cena?
That's right. Because the whole thing is like he's getting ready to retire. Supposedly, that's what
Yeah.
we're going for, passing the torch, right? So now that it's happened, where are we going to go with it? What are your thoughts?
All right. So I think, and probably, at least I know one person's going to get upset about this. Um, I would let Cody lose, and I would have Cena be the champion.
Wow.
And the reason why I say that though is because now that he's a bad guy, we actually got fresh matches now, even if it is with the same people. Because now Randy Orton's a good guy. CM Punk is not exactly the anti-hero now, but he's pretty much the good guy.
Yeah.
So if you put those two in a match now, it's fresh. It's not just the same old rerun.
How long would you run it though? Like when
I'd
like
run it all the way till the end and let Cody win somehow and get it back and
do
save
you
everybody.
do you think that there's, again, with everything going on, I could see it. Do you think they'd run it another year to the next WrestleMania? Build
I
it
mean,
that long?
I would rather it be that way, but I don't know if Cena's schedule is going to be built
That's
that way,
right.
and I understand that. So okay, let me retract that a little bit. Let Cena win
Hmm.
and have him do a few matches, only here or there, spot shots. I mean, like because let him lean into that heel
Yeah.
because he gave The Rock so much crap about not being there.
Yes, that's good
Now
point.
let
Good point.
him be that
Yeah,
guy.
good point.
Let him be the ultimate hypocrite.
I mean, because you got an HBO series. You're the peacemaker. I mean,
Yeah,
right?
man, he's
That's a
a major
good
movie
good
star
point,
now.
brother. Good point.
And then at SummerSlam, have the second match with him and Cody Rhodes. Maybe let Cody win, and then you have a redemption thing to where, like at the end of SummerSlam, or maybe a week later, if Cena comes out, The Rock turns on him,
Okay.
and then for losing and not
Okay.
being his champion. And then you can have Cena's last match. Well, I don't know who, to be honest. I wouldn't book The Rock and Cena 3,
Braun
but
Breaker.
yeah, that'd be pretty good. That'd be pretty cool, man. But yeah, you could have, yeah, like say The Rock picks a new guy
Right.
and picks Braun Breaker.
Right.
That'd be great.
I
I'd
you
love to
know.
see it. And now we need Super Cena back. And then you get the old music,
Mm-hmm.
you get the ba ba, the time is now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And we finally see Cena as the good guy for the last time at like possibly Survivor Series or Rumble.
Okay. I mean, I can go with that. I'm on board. I'm on board with that.
And then Cody and then like Roman can try to help out or something like because The Rock was going to try to screw him somehow.
I'm on board with that. I can agree with that. We talked about this before we went on air. The only thing that I was thinking, as I mentioned, is we've never had we've never had a torch passed to where the dude just kind of just like was gone, right? It always has to end on a happy
Yeah,
note, right?
exactly. Yeah,
Um,
yeah, it's
if
never
if
happened.
if
Yeah,
if they wanted to really change some things up, you can literally just have Cena basically do so and basically sell his soul as he's done, um, participate in the match and everything. But I don't know. I could see the storyline of them saying, "Hey, he's just he's done, right? He's done. He's done all he can. That's why he sold his soul, because he has nothing really that he can stand on anymore of his own. He's got to have this alliance. He's got to have this grouping, this one last grasp that to kind of to make him feel validated, right? But at the same time, no, you brought this on yourself. You didn't have to do it this way. So now what you leave with is, and then we see him, at the Hall of Fame. I know that's a little bit of a stretch, but I'm just thinking, because every time we have a situation like this, to where the passing of the torch, it's always on a uplifting type note. Even when the person gets beat, it's always like a proud moment. It's And honestly, with John Cena, I don't think people understand about John Cena. This is 2025. John Cena first came to prominence in WWE during the Ruthless Aggression, when he first challenged Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
I was like 2002, 2001, 2002.
Somewhere in that
Somewhere
area.
there, yeah. Because he was the prototype. He was in Ohio Valley Wrestling. I remember seeing pictures of him back in the Aftermags. Those are wrestling magazines where you actually have to flip pages and read words. I'm just saying it in case you didn't know. But that's the first time I saw pictures of John Cena. I thought, man, this dude, he's kind of got something going on, right? Next thing I know, I see him on Ruthless Aggression. I see him, really the whole metamorphosis of John Cena. We've lived through it. So after 25 years, he's done so much for so many people. He holds the record for the Make-A-Wish, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm. He does.
He is the one that coined the phrase, the face that runs the place.
Mm-hmm.
He was also there leading us through the PG era. I just think that this is an opportunity for them to do something totally different, that most people would be like, why would you do that? Because you can. Because
Exactly.
he's John Cena. Whether he goes out, that's the thing. Him and The Rock have done the same thing. They transcend their characters.
Mm-hmm.
They're more than just professional wrestlers. So they can tell a storyline within the world of professional wrestling, and it's still right or good or bad. They're still who they are, right? I think this is an opportunity to really do something different if they wanted to. If Cena's willing to be kind of the sacrificial lamb, to be like, to be the first one to really kind of take it in the nuts here, and I just I don't come back until I'm inducted, then that's the moment where we get the redemption type thing. You know what I'm saying? I love your layout of the storyline. I think that'd be awesome. But I'm thinking, man, dude, I don't know. I guess for me too, I want to shake things up, and I am, like I said, Braun Breaker, dude. That's my guy. That's the dude. He's coming up. He's got to be in there somewhere in the next year. He has to be.
Yeah,
So
he's my pick for the Rumble next year.
right, and I'm like, okay.
I just don't see how they don't pull the trigger on him.
Well, but what you're saying could really work into that, because you're right. I like the idea of what you said about how towards the end there, with Cena getting older and getting ready to retire, The Rock kind of looking at it and being like, well, I need a little extra enforcement here. So he does have someone else sell their soul, which would be Braun Breaker. And Braun Breaker comes in and takes Cena out. Next thing you know, you got Braun Breaker and Cody Rhodes next year at WrestleMania. I don't know what Rock's going to do. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah,
what is Rock at this moment?
well,
He's the
okay,
final
so
boss, but what are we doing?
I think that's where we're leading into WrestleMania 42. Is
Right.
that like we'll get Reigns versus Rock? Because I think what's going to happen is that since The Rock's on Cena's side now, and it'll happen probably this WrestleMania. Cody's going to go to Roman and be like, "Hey man, can you get my
some
back?
backup.
You remember when I teamed with you at Bad
Right,
Blood
right.
for you?
Right. No, that's a
I
good
kind of
point.
need
Good
you
point.
to do me the favor now."
Okay. And that could work in too, because you can start building that you're right, at SummerSlam.
And then it
you
just
could have
takes a
tag team
whole
match
year
and,
and just going back and forth, and then
oh, dude, what about that? Because I'm not and I don't mean to negate anything of our past, but wow, what if you had The Rock and Cena versus Cody and Roman? It's almost like the Mega Powers versus the Mega Bucks,
oh yeah, that'd be pretty cool,
right? I mean,
Yeah.
you got two super teams.
Yeah, you could do that tag
That
team.
would be
Dude, what if you did that at like War Games or something?
Oh,
That'd be
okay,
really
okay.
cool.
That's man. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So you got to really, I appreciate that take because you got a really kind of a clear vision of what they could do, and hopefully they'll do something like that.
And like honestly, man, and going back to the Braun Breaker thing, I mean, I would love to see Braun Breaker, but another substitute for that guy, if The Rock picks somebody, could be Jacob Fatu.
Oh, yeah, but yeah.
Because they kind of
Yeah.
teased that at the
Yeah.
Rumble, like Fatu was like staring at Cena when he was walking out,
Right.
and like so. I mean, I could. There's a lot of things you can do here. This is why we wanted to talk about
Of
this, y'all.
course, and this is because that's what we're trying to figure out exactly what do we do here. I mean,
Because I mean, it was such a curveball.
blew my mind.
Yeah,
You sent me the text. You're like, "Hey, were you able to watch last night?" And I'm like, "I'm watching it right now." And by the end of it, I was like, "I couldn't even text you back." I was like, "What just happened?" Wait a minute, that's way too much to kind of delve
I know,
into.
man.
Whoa. But I give them props for flipping the script
Hmm.
because I was not expecting that. And being an old school fan like you and I are, it's very hard to really surprise us. So when you do,
We
all right.
appreciate it.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you. Now I'm like you. What are we gonna do next? And again, props to the folks that are running WWE at the moment. We are after
Yeah, they're doing a hell of a job.
yeah, they are. And I mean, they really are. And that's not knocking any other promotion out there, but I think that you got the right people in place now that understand what sports entertainment is about. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, we're professional wrestling fans, but we've moved so far beyond professional wrestling at this point. It is sports entertainment, and knowing how to set up a show, write a show, get a storyline out there, and keep everybody engaged and involved. I think we got the right people in WWE doing it now. So,
I agree.
yep.
Hell yeah, man. Well, there's only one way to find out, folks.
That's
you
it.
just got to watch the product.
Tune in. That's
Please,
right.
every Monday,
We
every
need
Friday,
it.
every
Right.
Wednesday.
What keeps it going?
Once
Go to the live events
every 2 months. Yeah,
Right.
go. Yeah, support wrestling, man. It's amazing.
That's right. It's like anything else, man. Without the fans, and we saw that during the pandemic. Without the fans, it sucked. It just sucked. As much as I understood.
It was very underwhelming.
Right.
Right.
So the more people come out, the more people support, the better it is. And I think that that fuels the fire and feeds the creative that are behind the scenes. The more you give them to invest in you and you invest in them, it's better for everybody.
Yep, it all works out in the end, man.
Right. Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's right, dude. All right. So with that being said, if you like the show, please like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications.
Ding, ding.
You can follow us on Patreon at Frequency 140 Podcast, and you can follow us on Instagram at F140 Pod. And as always, I send it to you, buddy.
Well, thank you, brother. I tell you, Mr. Ben, I appreciate you having us on and doing what you do for us every week. You definitely have worked hard in the past couple of weeks to get us back on
Thank
track
you.
here. Yes, sir.
appreciate it.
All I do is come in and hang out with you and
Well, I love doing it. I love you coming in. And hanging out.
I thank you. It's one of my favorite parts of the week, and I've missed it. So now that we're back on board, geeks, freaks, nerds unite. 2025 is in full swing. We got to keep this momentum going. So just keep supporting, keep liking, doing everything you're doing. We appreciate every much of it. And let's take over the world. We'll see y'all next time.
Peace.